Nigeria is not ordinarily associated with high-end farming. For most Africans and the rest of the world, the word Nigeria invokes barrels of oil, past military dictatorships, corruption and poverty. However, a new breed of Nigerian leaders are emerging and reshaping that old narrative into something positive and doing away with the old habits of the past. In the River State in Ogoniland, where the legendary activist Ken Saroriwa came from, there's a different kind of future being shaped by the local governor of that state, Rotimi Ameche. At this farm, one of more than 20 in the River State, they are equipping locals with high-tech skills in order to take the unskilled people off the streets.
One of the greatest challenges that Africans have had is poverty. And as a result of poverty, we're having security challenges. To deal with that, you must create an opportunity for them to source for their livelihood. And basically, to deal with the source of their livelihood, you have to deal with agriculture. So we're focusing hugely on the area of agriculture.
This training is not just about your ordinary plant and grow type of agriculture. They teach locals on how to wholesale farm fish such as tilapia and snails for the export market.
When they do mechanized farming, then they will create more employment, not from the planting, because the primary cropping will be mechanized. But where the increase in employment will be at the level of processing, where they think they will employ thousands of persons.
Everything that is grown at any one of these farms is not exported or sold in its raw form. All the processing is being done here, from raw fruits to organic drinks. In order to fund these projects, the River State has had to throw away the old model of taking money from oil revenue and splashing it all around. This state has had to learn to be creative and not wait on the federal government for erratic power supplies, but instead it is putting up energy plants and in the process providing employment to thousands of its own inhabitants.
The governor of the state is building a gas plant, a turbine plant, and we are working here. The power plant is to supply power to everywhere in River State.
These empowerment projects are not by accident. The governor is mindful of the violence and Boko Haram terrorism that has been taking place in the north of Nigeria.
What creates resistance, what creates violence, is when people lack the basic realities of life, the basic necessities of life. So you see people enrolling themselves in Boko Haram because they have no food to eat, they have no school, they have no hospitals and all that.
This power station behind me represents part of the investment from the oil money which comes from the River State. Hopewell-Chin'ono, River State, Nigeria.